If your podcast feels like a hobby, it's because you're thinking like a hobbyist. And with that mindset, that's exactly how your show stays broke, inconsistent, and invisible. Let's fix all that. You're not a podcaster. You're a business owner with a podcast. That single shift changes everything because hobbyists, well, they record when they feel like it. Business owners record on Thursdays because their pipeline depends on it. Most hosts treat their show like a creativity outlet. They wake up, they grab a cup of coffee, and think to themselves, what should I talk about today? That's cute, but not scalable. You need a system, not a feeling. A system means topics, release dates, consistency, measurable outcomes. If you run your podcast like a system, you start tracking results and you stop chasing inspiration. Predictability beats inspiration every single time. So instead of 3 random ideas, build 3 pillars that everything ties back to. Number 1, what you teach. Number 2, who you serve. Number 3, why it matters. That's your engine. Turn it on once a week and let it run. Now let's talk audience. Most hosts just want more listeners. But the thing about more listeners, they don't always lead to more leads. You got to map out every single episode according to the buyer's journey. Awareness, consideration, decision. Your awareness episodes tell stories and teach people. Your consideration episodes show proof and process. Your decision episodes include testimonials, behind the scenes, and case studies. Each episode earns a next step because attention without action is just noise. All right, let's talk vanity and value metrics and why both of those things matter. Now, this one's gonna sting a little bit, but your download metrics, those are simply based on one thing, your ego. Download metrics, they feel really good, but they don't pay the bills. Now, what you should track instead are value metrics. How many conversations did this episode create for you just this week? How many calls got booked from your link? How many deals were influenced because of your podcast? Now, if you start tracking impact instead of impressions, you'll stop worrying about views and start stacking revenue. Now let's talk about guests who could potentially become partners. Now, if your mindset is, I need to get some really big names on my show just so you can look cool, well, then you're thinking like a fan, not a founder. Shift that. Every single guest is an opportunity for partnership. So after you record, you can ask a couple things. How can we help each other? Are we able to collaborate on something? Is there a referral fit here? Do our audiences happen to overlap? So stop just saying, thanks for being on the show, and start saying, let's find a way to win together. And that, my friends, is how you turn a conversation into a pipeline. You know, I'll never forget the first time this really started to click for me. I was like, hold on a second. These aren't just people I'm interviewing and having conversations with. These are opportunities. I remember having a guest on years ago, and I sent him the clips from one of the episodes, and I replied back, hey, thanks for having me on. You know, I've been thinking about starting a podcast. Can we schedule a time to chat about what's possible? And he actually ended up hiring me. So these moments happen when you continue to lean in and shift your mindset into, well, I just have to record another podcast episode and try and look cool, to this podcast is truly an opportunity vehicle. It was from that day on, I started to think and run my show like a CEO, not a creator. Guests became leads, episodes become assets, and my pipeline never went dry again. So if you want your show to grow like a business, you absolutely have to treat it like a business. Ask yourself these 4 boardroom questions. What's this quarter's objective? Leads, awareness, partnerships? Which episodes drive those goals? What's the call to action ladder? And who owns each step of the production process? You, your team, outsourced? And if you can't answer these questions, well, you don't need more episodes. You need more intention. So here's your quick gut check. Ready? Are you playing the content game or the client game? Because the big difference is mindset. Hobbyists create content. Business owners build assets. Choose wisely. If you're done playing small, comment CEO below with any questions you may have about this video or any other videos on the channel. I do respond to each and every one of you lovely people. It is my pleasure. Thanks so much for tuning into this video, and hey, we'll see you next time.